Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for tuning in with Everyday Organics. Today I want to show y'all all the electrical work that we've been doing for our aquaponics system. We've been running just extension cords for all of our pumps, our timers, our aerator, and it just wasn't cutting it. I knew I needed to get the electrical done, so we've been away for a little bit, but jumping back into it. So I want to show y'all what we did, how it works. Added some lights. We're getting ready for a cooler season, if you will, for Texas. Last year we had what we call snow apocalypse, and we had weeks of below freezing. So trying to prep for worst case scenario. Of course, we've wrapped our pole barn with what they called clear plastic, but it's really not. It does let some light in, but that's why we've also been working hard to get the electrical going so that we can add our lights. And I'm not using actual grow lights. I found lights that screw into a socket. We converted it to a plug, and they've got enough lumens, I've got enough kelvins to produce actual light. So spent about 40 bucks for a set of 4, plus all the cords and everything else. I'm into them about 20 bucks a piece, but I like them so far. I think they're going to work well. I've got 4 more on order so that I can run the rest of them for our system, but let's take a look at the electrical. So this is our koi pond. As you can see, it's got a lot of sediment in the bottom that I've got to get out of there, but we ran a couple outlets down here for all of our pumps for that, as well as anything else that we need. Really thinking about putting a little barbecue pit out here so that we can enjoy it more as a family, sit under the shade and just enjoy a nice quiet evening with the water running. Got our ground fault up here. That will operate our heat pumps or heat lamps that I plan on hanging over the ponds. As you can see, the water's a little cool, so the fish just aren't really that hungry. Threw a little bit in to see if they'd eat, but they're not wanting to eat right now, so I've got to pull that out. But as you can see, they're all healthy, happy. Go over in between our 2 catfish tanks. Got our timers. Got our aerator up there on its little platform. And then again, I've got my ground fault for the heater for this tank here. Now, added outlets all along in between each bed, and as you can see, I've already installed 4 of the lights, and I'll show you what they look like. They are relatively small, just a socket light, but they put out a lot of light, a lot of just about natural light. And what I like about them is that they will fold up, fold down. I can adjust the height. I made a little slip area that I can adjust. And then over here, we ran 1 more ground fault along with a switch for my lights, so I can turn them off at night, let them run during the day, or vice versa. But as you can see with the plastic up, 3/4 of it right now, that we don't get just a ton of light in here, and that is why we wanted to add the lights. At the end of the day, making some progress. Got a lot of houseplants going. I've got a lot of mustards, a lot of self-pollinating vegetables, and so just moving along with it. If y'all have any questions, let us know in the comment section below.